Going to start with breaking bond. The governor makes bail reform an emergency item this legislative session.
That could mean some repeat violent offenders can no longer commit crimes while free on multiple bonds. Fox 26's Randy Wallace joining us live in studio. Randy.
Yeah, Russia, now for 5 years now, we've been telling you about murders and other violent crimes that wouldn't have happened if judges had set high bonds or revoked bond for defendants who pick up new criminal charges.
I am making bail reform an emergency item this session.
This is not the first time lawmakers have considered new laws aimed at judges and bonds. If passed, Senate Bill 9 would prohibit personal recognizance bonds to defendants on parole, defendants like Dominique Menifee. In 2023, we told you a magistrate gave Menifee, who was on parole for aggravated robbery, a PR bond for felony drug possession. 6 days later, police say Menifee shot and killed 34-year-old Shaniqua Banks in front of her 3-year-old son.
Whoever let these slip through the cracks, they need to be held accountable, because my daughter is gone. I can never get her back, and it hurts like hell.
Senate Bill 9 would prohibit that. If someone was on parole, they could not get
no PR bonds.
A PR
Bottom
bond.
line, if you're on parole for any offense, you shouldn't get a get-out-of-jail-free card if you're charged, especially with a felony.
We must deny bail to criminals charged with capital murder and other heinous violent crimes.
Another proposed law would take a lot of power away from unelected magistrates, who we've seen grant lower bonds than some elected judges.
And you can't give anyone bail if they're on parole, if they're habitual, if they have an ICE hold, or and they're charged with a violent offense such as murder. So the magistrate won't be able to give bond.
If some of these proposed laws become reality, that could bring the revolving door at the courthouse to a screeching halt.
Activist judges simply have too much discretion to let repeat offenders out on bail, only to see them harm more Texans.
Now, a public hearing is scheduled next Wednesday before the Senate Criminal Justice Committee. Now is the time to call or email your local lawmaker with your thoughts on this issue. Randy Wallace, Fox 26 News.
Randy, thank you. For more on Governor Abbott's bail reform or to catch up on our entire Breaking Bond series, you can watch it all on Fox Local. Remember, it is free to download and it is available on your smart TV and also your mobile phone.